Alrighty, so now we're going to go over creating products in Vela. First, one thing I forgot to mention in Trello. So when you create the products and they're all accurate, when you create the mock-up images like we did in the last video, you can drag to the mock-up images, create a column, and then once you create the products in Vela, which is what we're about to do, you can drag it here. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. So otherwise, I'm going to go and show you how we create these products. So in Vela, you can literally just type in Vela into Google, and it'll show you this top one that pops up. They'll give you the login information, but you'll click sign in, and that will bring you into Vela. And in here, we have two stores attached right now. So we have Honey and Bear and Little Thread store. Make sure when you go on here, you're on the Honey and Bear store. If you're on this one, you will know because you'll see like baby onesie. So we want to make sure we are on the Honey and Bear store. So what we're going to do is we're going to check mark this thing. We're going to click copy. We want to copy it to the Honey and Bear store, not the Little Thread store. Copy it to Honey and Bear. And once this is copied, it's going to bring us to the copied section. And here's our t-shirt that we just used. So I'm going to check mark this thing. You have to check mark it and then click this edit one listing at the top. Then up here, we're going to basically first go to our SKU section. Occasionally, this will not let you change the SKUs. So like give you like a weird error and you can't like do anything. If you have that issue happen, we'll just delete the product and then we'll create it again or copy it again. I don't know why it happens. It just happens randomly. So the first thing we're going to do is change the SKU, these @ symbols, to the artwork number. So in this example, I'm using artwork, let's see, I'm doing artwork 376p. So I'm doing artwork 376p. So I will just go into here, our SKU section. I'm going to click find and replace. We're going to find @ and he's going to highlight all of these @ symbols, and we're going to replace it with 376p. The P has to be lowercase, so make sure you make it lowercase when you're doing it. Then you click apply. You have to click apply or else it will not go through. And as you can see now, the SKUs are all updated to 376p. Next, we're gonna go to photos. So as you can see, we have up to 10 photos in here, but we're not gonna use all 10, we'll only use 9 of them. So first off, these, since we're doing t-shirts, as you can see, in our mock-up images that get created, we get sweatshirts. So you have to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sweatshirts that get created. Then we have the rest of these are t-shirts, except for this one up here. You can see it's all the colors of sweatshirts. So in this t-shirt template, we will only be including these two t-shirt color ones, and we will be including our favorite colors of these other ones that get created. So for this design, what I'm going to do is first upload these two t-shirts. You can only do one at a time, I believe. So I'm going to drag that one here. I'm going to drag the other t-shirt one here. And the next thing we're going to do is we need to figure out our next 5 favorite images. Because as I said, we want to keep one of these open, and we currently have 4. So we want to add 5 of these other t-shirt colors. So what I recommend you do is quickly look through them and just pick your favorite colors. Don't need to spend too much time on it. Just some designs will look good on stuff and some designs won't. For instance, if this was let's say a navy design, it probably would not show up very well in the navy t-shirt. So I would recommend not including that as one of the main images. So I'd quickly just find what your favorite color is that looks the nicest and for the different stuff. So for this one, I don't know, these all look decent. That looks pretty good. So I'll pick this design and I'm going to go and put this one in here. And let's say this one looked good, and we'll say, this athletic heather, that looks good, and we'll throw this in here. We'll throw in, I thought this red one looked nice, and we'll throw in this one. Okay, cool. So we'll pick, let's say we decide this one looks the best. We're gonna drag this one first. So first off, when you duplicated this product, you will notice there are already 2 images in here. One of them is the size chart and one is just this generic photo that will be in every listing. These 2 images will always go last. So first of all, take your favorite one, bring it up front, and then bring your other ones up here. We want your favorite image to always be first. So whichever one you think looks the very best, put as the #1 image, because that is what will be the main image for the product. So if you think this color looks best, put that first. If you think this color looks best, put that first. Up to you. Once you have these 5 in a row, we're gonna then put these in here. These are showing all the color options because obviously we can't fit all the color options in these 5 photos right here. So this shows the rest of the images. And then we want to make sure it goes to the size chart and then to this random image that was already here. So it's going to go 5 t-shirt options, all the color options, size chart, and then the random image. Once we have that done, we have the product photos ready to go. Next, we need to create the title. When creating the title, I will have like we'll have like template stuff in here and whatnot. But basically, all we're doing is we're just trying to create a title that people would use for their product. So try to imagine someone Googling this product and trying to find a clinical psychologist t-shirt. So what I always do is for the title is we're going to just double click in here, and you see I have like a template t-shirt, template gift idea already kind of installed. And the easiest way to do it is for the first text, just put whatever's in the t-shirt if there's words as the first text. So clinical psychologist. So for the first text, I'm going to type in clinical psychologist t-shirt, and I misspelled psychologist t-shirt. And then I would put in like new psychologist gift idea. And then, maybe funny psychologist t-shirt. And then I would put in maybe, medical staff t-shirt, or, we're just looking for keywords that people would be using. And obviously this being a psychology t-shirt is going to be a psychologist related item. So I probably wouldn't even include medical stuff. I might put it, like psychology. I wouldn't even do psychology because psychologist is different. I'd probably put in psychologist, maybe Christmas gift, or something along those lines. We just want to basically put in like keywords of clinical psychologist, so what the t-shirt's about, t-shirt. So this goes first, and then maybe a psychologist gift idea. Gift idea is also a good term to use in the title. And then obviously we do t-shirt again. We could do apparel. Maybe we could do a psychologist student gift, because a lot of students may be looking for psychology t-shirt ideas and whatnot. And then once we have that done, we have our title. The description you don't need to worry about. The tags, for this we need a checkbox. The thing again, we're going to click add, and we can have 13 tags. I'm going to click psychologist. I need to just copy this word. Okay, psychologist t-shirt. I'll do comma, and I'm going to do psychologist student. I'm going to do psychologist Christmas, or maybe gift. And I'm going to do funny t-shirt. And I'm going to do, psychology apparel. And then I'm going to do psychologist apparel. And then I'm going to do, as you see, we have 7 remaining, so I just keep adding them in. We just want to go for things that are kind of generic and that are related to our item. So, like this is a psychologist, clinical psychologist. So I probably should include that in the title as well. Clinical, or maybe I did. Clinical psychologist. And that's going to be too long. So I might do a misspelling there on purpose so we can fit it. Because as you can see, you can only have 20 characters in the title, including space. So this right here is 21 characters. So I might just take off the T, just so we have that word in there at least. And then, let's see, I may go to colorful psychologist, or psychologist is a long word. So let's see, maybe medical student gift. And then I might do colorful t-shirt. I might do text-based design. As you can see, it gets a little harder because we've kind of got all the easy ones. So then, psychologist, see, t-shirt gift. Wait on Christmas, psychologist, maybe holiday, and then stuff too. So we're trying to use all 13 tags up, and I might just do something like t-shirt and something like maybe text-based or minimalist design, maybe minimalist design. Okay, cool. So now, and then we're done. You click apply. If you don't click apply, they'll all get deleted. So make sure you click apply when you're done with it, and you can see these green dots are showing up as we're editing stuff. Material that don't need to touch it. Occasion, if this is a like a back to school, birthday, divorce, breakup, LGBTQ, moving, prom, any of these sections, then add it to it. If not, you can skip over it. And obviously this is not, if it's a holiday related thing like Cinco de Mayo, Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, whatever, add it to this as well. This obviously is not, so we won't touch anything. Finally, the section. This is something we're going to add stuff to. As you can see, there's teachers, students, coaches, other school staff, doctors, occupational therapy, healthcare professions, all this stuff down here. So psychologist is going to go into let's see, the healthcare profession section. And obviously, if it was like a teacher, it'd be the teacher section. So you just make your best guess. It's usually pretty obvious what it goes into, like lawyer, legal stuff, ministers, preachers, all that stuff. So that'll go in healthcare professions. Once that's done, we are all good. I'm going to click save, and our listing is completely finished. We've updated the SKUs, we've updated the photos, updated the title, and updated the tags, as well as the section, holiday, and occasion. And now once that's done, we're going to do the exact same thing again. Because we now have created that product. And you want to wait for that to, see how that just kind of loaded right there? You want to make sure it loads first before you click back. As you can see, now there's our product that's ready to go. And then if we go to draft, we'll do the same thing. We'll go to sweatshirts, we'll copy this over to the Honey and Bear store, and we'll go through and edit everything again. And that's literally it. We'll just kind of go through and we'll create all these products that are in the Trello board just by duplicating them, adding the images, changing the title, tags, SKUs, and the sections. Let me know if you have any questions.